Then you'd be
Not
like,
tomorrow morning. It won't be for me if I'm trying to get to sleep. Tomorrow morning. Oh my goodness. Okay, guys. Hmm. Well, haven't we been spoiled this evening, my friends?
yeah,
Haven't we been spoiled? You know, as we see this connection, as we watch you, and as we feel you, we come to this understanding that the world is a wonderful place because people like you are in it. People like you seek to make a difference to other people. You seek to share a part of your heart, of the love that resides within you, and you share it freely with those who would seek to listen to you. Just think about that for a moment. That you seek to share your love with someone else, with something else. The world is full of division. It is full of that sense of separation, that we are nations, and that we live in a state of conflict with each other. There are not many nations. In reality, there is only one. We are all people under the eyes of that creative force who brought us into being. You cannot claim to be British or Canadian or American or Dutch or whatever language or nationality you claim to be. Your life here is like you are being an actor in a film. For this life, you may think you are Canadian, but you are really just a spiritual being existing within the flesh and the bones that carry you forward through life. But what resides within you is that consciousness from that creative force, that part of you that is the same as your neighbor. What moves you in life is that essence of love. What makes you mourn for those who have gone before you is that you lose that physical representation of those who you love, that you may no longer be able to hold them in your arms, to gaze into their eyes and say, I love you. That part of them, it returns to the earth. It becomes energy. It becomes food. And it returns from whence it came. But what exists outside of the physical body is that essence, that consciousness of your very spirit, seeking to find expression through a physical life. The boy experiences life in whatever way his judgments and decisions have taken him. His life is for living. His decisions are for being taken responsibility of. We may place signposts in front of him, waving them at him to say, boy, look here. And he may have his head turned the other way. Or he may look at us and say, I see you. And what is your message? Your life is one of making decisions. It is about intuitively navigating through life. Intuition. It is like that compass. So when you think about which way you go in life, look inwards. Don't look at your phone. It will only tell you the time. Don't look to someone else and say, what should I do with my life? When you look within, you truly start to understand who you are. You start to know that the answers are within you. But sometimes we seek to ask those who are outside
of our intuitive nature. We ask them what they think. And what they think may be relevant, but it is not truly in tune with you. Only you know what you want. Only you can decide what is right for you. Your true nature is to use your intuition. When you are with the animals who you have in your life, they understand the tone of what you say. There may be a few words, but what they really understand is your energy and how it speaks to them. They understand what it is like to be in your presence because your body communicates to them, not the physical body, but that energy body, the one that doesn't die. It is the true essence of you. And what you tell your body, so shall it be within the physical. Your thoughts have power. Your thoughts do things. They speak to the body within. So you make sure you place good thoughts within your mind. Do not allow the thoughts of others to pollute you, to make you think you are not good enough. Because let me tell you, you are. Do not allow your childhood to weigh like a bag of rocks around your neck. Do not allow for the hateful words to guide you as an adult. You drop that bag of rocks. You let them go. Put them behind you. Allow you to know that you and you alone are the master of your own journey and your own destiny. And as you seek to have this experience of life, give thanks every day that you wake up and you can look to the heavens and find a sense of sacredness in all that you see. That you can even breathe is a great privilege that has been lost to many. Having the opportunity to live, it is sacred. Having the opportunity to look at someone and smile, truly smile with your heart, it is a privilege. Go forward on your journey. Never look back. Go forward and believe and trust in yourself. Open up a space within your heart for us. And know that we shall reside within you. We are walking those footsteps together. You and I, never separated by anything. Consciousness coming together, like rivers walking, flowing, being part of that great consciousness, that ocean. And as those rivers of consciousness flow into the great ocean, they become one. and we all become one with each other. It is not even a metaphor. It is a fact. All brothers and sisters under that creative force, all equal to one another, all able to listen and to speak, but most importantly, all able to express love. And isn't that the most wonderful feeling? When you express love and it is felt within your heart, you know that you are truly blessed. My friends, thank you for listening to our words. Thank you for acknowledging our presence. And we will return the boy to you. And we look forward to the next time. May the blessings of the Great Spirit go with you. May every word that comes from your mouth be kind. May you take the time to listen to those who have something to say. And may you not judge them for their words. And we leave those who it's with you with love always. Thank you.
Sure.
Okay. There we go. Back to the main screen. So, ladies, it has been an immense pleasure for me. At some point in the future, I'm sure I'll run another course. Now is a good time to reflect upon all that you've achieved. I think it's been a beautiful experience for me to be part of, and to see the progress in you ladies just fills my heart with joy. It really does. So, as you go away, just take that moment to think to yourself, look how much I've changed. Look how much I've progressed. Yes, it is a joint progress. It's a joint process. I've helped you. You've helped me. You've helped each other. And you've always done it with an open mind and an open heart. And I can't literally ask any more of you. You've done everything that I've asked you to do. And you've done it always with a smile. We have a laugh and we have a joke. It's kind of how I like things to be, because it shouldn't be teacher-student. It's people all on a journey together. And that's what makes it beautiful. So, if at any point you want to share my weirdness with others, be my guest. If you want to tell people why it's a good opportunity for people to work that way, then tell them. All right. But from my point of view, I'm incredibly blessed, and I'm really genuinely proud of every one of you, of the progress you've made. And I cannot say anything else other than thank you. And that's how I'm going to end it. So I will put these recordings firstly into our group. If there's a consensus that we're happy for them to go onto YouTube, onto my page, then I will somehow get it across to there. But it has to be unanimous, because once it's out there, it's out there. All right. Personally, I would absolutely share everything you've said with anyone, and I would stand by it and say there's genuine trance mediumship by every one of those ladies. All right. But that's not my decision to make. So it's up to you, and you can let me know. But
I have a quick question.
yeah, what's that, Tiff?
In September, because I know September 9th, I have it marked on my calendar.
September 9th, yeah.
Yeah, because every other one, well, I'm just getting to a place now too where I can take every other Monday off work because I do so many readings now. It's almost like readings are becoming more than my normal job.
Mm. Yeah.
What's the trance one? Yeah, that's what's slowly happening. It's like
On
a
the Yeah, no, this is, I'm kind of thinking about my own development as far as that's concerned. So I want
we can link
to,
energy.
yeah, absolutely. So the premise of it is that from September the 9th, every 2 weeks, I'm gonna um, sit with my spirit friends, and I'm gonna offer the opportunity for them to work and them to share thoughts and take questions from whoever turns up. All right. So it's about me developing on a fairly regular basis and us improving as a team, getting together. Now, there may be the odd occasion where I might invite other people to work, but primarily the focus is actually, for once, is going to be on me. So it's about, if you want to join me, you can, and you're there to do exactly what the other guys did tonight, provide energy. If they say, let's have questions, then you're there to ask questions. And it's about me working with my spirit friends, and let's take that forward in that way. From the 2nd of September, we'll return, if there's the interest, to Monday night mediumship, where it's just I provide a space for you guys to work, but it's not trance, it's just going to be regular evidential mediumship. So pretty much every Monday will be taken up. But
I'll come to help you work. 'Cause you
yeah,
know what?
absolutely.
When you were doing trance, when I work as an evidential medium, my nose like will get itchy, and that's just like I think it's when energy is around. It's
Yeah.
and when you were in trance, well, even the other ladies too, my nose will.
Yeah, you're making my nose
Yeah,
itch
the
talking
guys,
about it.
yeah, my nose gets itchy. That's how I know that you guys
Yeah.
are all in trance because my nose starts.
Mm.
Like I don't know why that is.
Energy building up around you, that intention as well. So yeah, that's it. So September the 2nd, it'll be like let's practice regular mediumship. September the 9th, and then every 2 weeks, according to any commitments I've
And are
got.
you gonna sit under the red lights again?
Um, Probably not. I don't feel the need to. I may set it up if I feel the need for me to sit in the cabinet with red lights so that we can see if anything else happens while I'm in trance. I may do that, but I want to avoid sitting in anything other than fairly well lit conditions, because I want any development, if it comes from trance and it starts to involve transfiguration, I want it to happen so it's clearly seen by anyone present. All right. So I'm not going to go into the dark. I'm not even going to go into really, subdued light. If they can make it happen, it'll happen so that there is no chance of people saying that was anything other than what they see. All right. So that's the way that I'm going to work. In fairness, that's not my call. My spirit friends have said that on numerous occasions. You don't need to sit in dark, because for me, the way that I work, they can work in their form of light. All right. So that's just me. All right. It's not a statement. It's just personal for me. So yeah,
I
that's what I'm
think
going to do.
anything is possible with
Yeah.
spirit. Like you don't have
Yeah.
to. You could sit in light. You could sit in dark. You could sit in.
Under the
The only
guidance of your
limit
team,
is
under
the
the
one.
guidance of the team, I would agree with it. But people are individual. So if their team says sit in the dark, you sit in the dark. Your spirit team knows you better than I do.
Mine
Right?
just said sit in a chair because
Yeah.
before I was using a different chair, and that's all they really just sit
Yeah.
in a chair.
Yeah. So
They
that's what I'm
go
going to
on about
do.
dark or light or anything like that. They've never
Yeah.
mentioned it to me.
Yeah. So it'll be 5 weeks. 5 weeks tomorrow will be when I'll start sitting on the Monday. I'm just going to have like this next month off, not really doing anything as such. Well, I will be working with other sort of people during the week, because obviously I still do my private tuition. But as far as the classes are concerned, I've got another one next Sunday for the other group, the beginners. And then, yeah, we'll leave it till September-ish. Depends if there's interest. At some point, people just want to kind of do their own thing. And, I don't blame them. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. If there's interest in developing with me, then fair enough. But I'm not gonna kick the ass out of it, if that makes sense. All right. Because there's only so much that I can be teaching you before you have to go out and do stuff yourself. And that's kind of how it goes, because we're on an onwards progression. All right, where we're saying, let's go. I mean, it may be the more advanced classes, what you'd be suitable to, they will continue. As far as the beginners are concerned, depends on interest. Who knows? Right. Ladies, any more
How do you go
questions?
about just sharing this stuff? What do I do? Just start recording myself doing trance and putting it out there?
Whatever you feel is right for you.
Evidential mediumships, everybody wants to hear from a loved one in spirit. They want that. They don't really understand what, you know,
Trance is.
how do you go about getting it out there more?
Well, you can't make someone like what you like. So all I would say is that if I share these sessions, I can't make people turn up to them. All right. So in September. So whoever's meant to be there will be there out of curiosity or because they understand what's happening. So when you share it, you have to realize that you're not working for other people, Tiff. You're working with your spirit friends. And so actually the sessions aren't about me sharing with you. They're about me developing with my guide or guides. And so that's the actual main purpose. And we enhance our ability together. But the flip side is that I've got friendly faces like you that may wish to take part. You may wish to ask a question or just give energy and time. So that is something else that happens as a consequence of me deciding to develop. But I haven't been anywhere near as committed to developing on a purely selfish basis, not selfish, but a purely one-to-one basis with myself and my spirit friends, other than when I go into trance with you guys in classes. But on the grand scheme of things, that's not a lot of time. All right. I connect with them a lot during the day and doing stuff that I do, but I'm going to be purposefully sitting for trance and saying, right, guys, it's over to you. Whatever happens, happens. If we sit in dim-ish conditions and you see transfiguration or spirit people with me, then that's just another thing that can happen. All right. Because my ultimate journey is probably away from trance. That's eventually where it will go, that their purpose with me is physical. And it has been from the day one. But trance is part of the journey and the trance is part of what I love. All right. But at some point I need to say, guys, I'm going to give you time, because at the minute I'm not giving them the time that they need. So that they're kind of just treading water and thinking, when do we have time with Andy?
Your
that's
spirit guides teach me, so I'm going to come on the 9th.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna let your spirit guides
Yeah,
have some
absolutely. All are
energy
welcome.
with their developments.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because they need our energy, right? That's how it works. They pull, don't they?
That love is certainly felt. I felt it tonight. I felt it. It really helped you guys. And yeah, absolutely, Tiff. Love is never wasted. Never has been, never will be. So love is never wasted. Right. I've got chocolate cake downstairs. It's not
You've got
calling
nice-
to me.
I
It's-
have a question.
Yeah.
You gave also in 6 evenings the possibility to practice trance.
When was that? Sorry. So just explain.
I thought you had a group on the Friday.
Yes, I do. How many more sessions have we got? I need to find out. Yes, on a Friday we do have a every 2 weeks there is a Friday trance practice circle where we do stuff that you're used to in class. So that's every 2 weeks. And so the way I run it is we have 6 2-week sessions. That's a block of 6. And then when they're finished, then people can either leave or continue, or other people can join. And then we do another set of 6 fortnightly sessions. And so it's for all 6 is like £90. £90. So it's basically £15 per session, but you have to sign up for 6 at a time. All right. And so then it would be, for example, we would meet for 6 consecutive Fridays every 2 weeks. And then when that's finished, then we would start it over again. So it's like a rolling circle. So thank you, Miriam. That's how it works. So yeah, I mean, that's for anyone that wants to practice, but it's not the basic stuff. It's right, Miriam, I want you to do like trancing a loved one, maybe for Madeline, or I want you to allow your guys to take questions for Madeline. or who, you know, whatever the case may be. So it's more about let's go and do it rather than this is how we do it. If that makes sense. Nothing you're not used to. Nothing you're not used to. Yeah.
So give
Makes-
you a sign when there is a place.
Pardon?
Give you a sign when you have a place.
Yeah, absolutely. I will
Exactly.
double check how many sessions we've got left, and then I can say to you the course will start again on this date. If you wish to join, obviously you're more than welcome. Yeah, give me some time, and I will find that out for you, and I'll give you a date.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
it's noon, it's 7 PM your time on
Yes, that'll
Friday.
be noon your time on a
But I
Friday.
mean, in North American trance circle, there's not many mediums that really do trance over here. Like, it's not popular.
Well, it depends. I think, like, I mean, Julie Keel has lots of people in her various classes that are obviously on North American time. But myself, because I work full time,
Yeah.
it's difficult for me to kind of say, like, when I'm potentially getting up at 3:30 in the morning or 4 a.m. when the weather's hot, which I do, I can't really say that at 7 p.m. Canadian time it is
No, it's too
like
late
2
for
o'clock.
you
It's like 2
in the
o'clock in the morning.
morning. It
I'd be
won't
getting up.
work.
Yeah, I'd be getting up 2 hours later. That ain't gonna work.
Yeah. No, it won't. That's the thing. I have to find a North American.
So unless I win the lottery or become a man of leisure, then I'm afraid you just got to kind of roll with the punches.